Janet Mills read the names this weekend at the annual Maine Moose Lottery, but she had to fight through persistent hecklers.
So please welcome Governor Mills.
Maine roars. Janet Mills booed at Moose Lottery, and why it's a healthy democracy. I'm Drew Hoagland. Welcome back to the Maine Perspective. Today, we're going to be digging into something that just occurred this past weekend, Saturday, and I want to get into it. So it's not going to be a long video, but I stay up to date on things pertaining to Maine. I try to in my free time, it's something I do for fun. So when people on Monday were talking about things about Janet Mills that I hadn't heard about, I was shook. So they kept telling me it was on Facebook, and I was like, okay, well, if it's on Facebook, I would have seen it. Not that I'm on Facebook all the time. I'm rarely on Facebook. I go on for messages, and to share posts. Other than that, I'm not on it. But I figured the information that was on Facebook would be available on YouTube or X or the other sources that I check in with more frequently. I was wrong. Turns out that each of those platforms has its own information and they often don't mix and they don't cross over. So I've found pertinent information from Facebook, X, Reddit, YouTube. And I said Facebook at first, but now Facebook. And I realized that there's a whole wealth of information on there that I was neglecting. And as a YouTuber, primarily, I want to get this information over. So for those of you that don't know, and the video makes it clear, the audio is not great, but I try to add in the text so you can see what's being said, the caption, because it wasn't available, but I'm trying to make it available for you. Hopefully it works. Farmington is her hometown. Farmington is where she's born and raised. And these are the people that theoretically, allegedly, would have supported her the most throughout her journey. And it is thousands of people from all over the state. So of course, that's why she gets kind of defensive. This is my state. I'm gonna defend her in that regard. She is talking to people that aren't actually from there, from her hometown, and I also personally would feel that way. But there's so much wrong with what she does, from her opening statements to her posture, to her dressing, to her posturing. She doesn't stand her ground. She ends up giving up and doing what she should have done anyway. There's a whole lot in this. So let's dig in.
So please welcome Governor Mills.
Stand up for them. I have daughters. Janet Mills replies, I have 5 daughters. The dude replies, stand up for them. What's ironic? Okay, so Janet Mills, she's a mother. Actually, I don't know if she adopted her stepchildren. That does kind of make a difference. She married a man. At this point, it's doesn't matter. I'll put it up here on the screen. And he had daughters. Janet Mills became a stepmother to those daughters. Don't know if she ever adopted them or not. To me, the adoption seals the deal. Like, hey, I'm so committed to this that I'm going to legalize it. Otherwise, it's more kind of like, hey, I love your father, and I kind of just, she doesn't even take his name, she keeps her own name. Again, that's not here or there. Interesting though. And the fact that she wasn't there when those daughters were in their infancy. Like she's only there after the fact, and I'm only saying that in the sense that when you watch a little girl, sometimes this big, grow. I'm an uncle 15 times over, and actually I would need to count. I'll put up here on the screen how many of them are nieces compared to nephews. It's pretty much a split, I think. And all I'm saying is that I would have a hard time watching my teenage niece compete in any kind of sport against a biological male. And I know that's hard to swallow, especially as a gay guy. Like I'm a gay guy, so this is something that you don't expect to hear, but it's common sense. So in my mind, of course you should hear this. And people are gonna get offended right off the bat, like common sense, like normal gay, because I'm a normal gay and I think in common sense. Leave in the comments down below how and where you think I'm wrong. Because when you watch a little girl grow up and you're part of its life, her life, and you watch the stages of development and you see teenage years where they blossom, but it's not the same as my nephews. Like, my nephews don't blossom. My nieces blossom. My nephews, they do some other creature-ish thing. Like, I wouldn't call that blossoming. And whatever that's defined as should not be around blossoms. And this is coming from a male, a gay male that went through that creaturous stage. Like, I'm sorry. Like, come for me if you want. But again, this is common sense. So we're getting offbeat here. I'm gonna get more into all of this transgender issues and whatnot, but this is why she's having the issues she's having, because 64% of us Mainers, Democrat or Republican, do not believe that biological males should be competing with biological females. Definitely not in primary school. College, I don't agree with it. We can have another discussion there. Children, off limits. Don't come for our guns. Don't come for our freedom. Don't come for our children. Let's get back into the video.
I'm not going to be able to before I down because we're going to get it from here. We're not reading any names until you quiet down. I'm not gonna read any names until you quiet down, because what are you doing if I do? We're not reading any names until you quiet down. Welcome to Farmington, Maine. I'm pleased to be here. This is my hometown, my church. You better not read your name.
Well, that was something. It was hard to watch at times. But I'm only saying that because I wouldn't want to be her, but I would also never be her, because I would never have made the choices and decisions she did that led her where she ended up on that stage on Saturday. And I absolutely think she deserves to hear what we as Mainers think and feel, because the media is often crafted and molded in a way that what you look for is what you're given. And on the main perspective here, I am trying to have an open mindset, because I'm a gay guy, but I lean more right. I'm a blue collar worker, but I've traveled, I'm educated. So in a lot of ways, I feel like I meet both boats. So I'm really trying, but even with really trying, I'm still leaning more Republican, because yeah. And that's just my opinion. I really look forward to your opinions down below. I'm trying to make videos that are shorter, more punctual and poignant, but there's also so much out there, and it's hard to narrow down what you react to. This just happened. I'm hoping to get this out there. It's still hard to search for my name. Like when you search the Maine perspective, I get it. I just switched my name from mainstream current. But even when you search Drew Hoagland, when I've had friends and coworkers search it, it does seem to be kind of hard to find. So I'm hoping to break through that wall shortly, where you search Maine perspective, Drew Hoagland, or theoretically anything relating to Maine, and it'll pop up. It's my hope. It's my prayer. All right, y'all. This has been an interesting video. Let me know if you like more of the reactionary videos down below. Leave any other comments that you have down below. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like, please. All of those things don't take you much, but it really helps the algorithm. I'm punching towards 10,000 followers. So if you are one of the OGs, please do those things. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, it really helps. Go ahead, share this video, get it out there. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Y'all have a good night.
Ready, fight!